some people think or say or believe that Russell Westbrook's last 57 triple-double last night won him the MVP. You don't think that, do you, Brian?
I don't. I actually think that James Harden's going to win it, and I don't think it's going to be that close. Now, keep in mind, we haven't had a close MVP vote in like 17 years. 12 years. We haven't even had more than 3 guys get first-place votes, I think, in 5 years. So this is it's a good thing for the NBA. It means that the league is healthy. I could see up to 6 guys getting first place votes. Westbrook has been absolutely sensational. There's no doubt in probably 85% of the seasons in NBA history, he probably would win MVP. I just don't know if the circumstances are right for him. And, just as a reminder, back in 61, 62, before I was around, when Oscar Robertson averaged a triple-double, he finished 3rd that year in the MVP voting. Wilt Chamberlain averaged 50 points and 25 rebounds that year, and he finished 2nd. And Bill Russell won, and Bill Russell won. It was a vote race. He got 3 times as many votes as Oscar Robertson. And the reason that Bill Russell won is because his team was the best team.
Right.
And he was the best player on the best team. And, James Harden, he's on the best team, but they have performed so well that is going to – I think that's going to win with the voters. It always has.
And when Ted Williams hit 406, if memory serves, he didn't win the MVP either. But you don't think it's going to be close. So, Brian, hold on.
Definition of close.
Well, is this whole thing then, if you think Harden wins and it isn't, in your words, close, and I realize it's all perspective here, is this more embrace debate or an actual race?
No, I think it's cool that it's a conversation. Last year the conversation was, is Steph Curry going to be unanimous? The answer was yes. The last MVP LeBron won, he got all but 1 MVP vote. There's been some lopsided races. I guess by the definition of how the last decade's gone, it will be close. But I don't think it's going to come. I think some people are saying that maybe they should split the MVP, et cetera, co-MVP. I don't think it's going to be close enough for you to consider them like co-MVP.
Brian Windhorst, ESPN, joins us. Andrew Siciliano sitting in for Rich Eisen today on the Rich Eisen Show. Brian, do you care if a guy takes a day off when it comes to MVP balloting?
I don't. The reason there's a couple of reasons why the rest issue is all of a sudden becoming huge. One is that teams are not resting 1 player; they're resting 2 or 3 players at a time. That's a new phenomenon, and I understand why they do it, because why rest 1 guy in 3 straight games so you could rest 3 guys in 1 game? Why weaken yourself 3 games? That's a new thing. Secondly, the stars are clustered together, and there's fewer premium games. The Warriors only played the Spurs 3 times. So if they punt on one of those games, it's a real blow. The Cavs only played the Spurs twice, so they punt on one of those games, it's a real blow. It's not just the fact that players are resting. Just saying players are resting is causing the issue is not seeing the whole 360-degree issue.
Do the players – is it really an issue for them? Is there really that much acrimony or that much talk on planes and locker rooms, hey, did you hear that so-and-so took a day off?
I do think there are some players that it's their personal opinion that, you show up and you play every game. But I also think that is a little bit of old school style of thinking. There's a lot of players in this league that use wearable technology that, you're not technically allowed to wear it during games. Some players actually do wear it during games. They just hide it. But they wear it during practices. They're aware of all their body metrics and biometrics, and they're aware when they're a little bit more tired. And, they listen to their trainers when they say, hey, listen, today I don't want you taking extra shooting practice afterwards. There's guys who are very cognizant of protecting their knees and their ankles and their hips and trying to make sure they can walk when they're 50, much less play games in the playoffs. And there's other guys who are like, listen, I was raised to play every game. I play every game. And I don't think either of them can say one way or the other, but I definitely believe that it's probably, as we go along, it's going to be more of the sports science than it is going to be just spit on it and play.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.